Hello, welcome to another Billy the Bin Truck driver video. It is now Tuesday morning. We are on green bins. So domestic household waste, so just your general landfill waste. It's been a heavy morning. We've filled the truck already this morning. We were full for about 8:15, so about 2 hours, about 2 and a bit hours, and the truck was full. So it's been heavy. We're in the lochside area of Ayr. This is one of the kind of better bits, but it's one of the not so nice areas of Ayr, shall we say. So you tend to find in the kind of rougher areas that the bins are heavy and they don't recycle as much. So I'm in a Dennis Elite Plus. This is a 2022 plate. It has done 17, almost 18,000 kilometres. So a fresh truck. This one's clean inside. The two drivers that share this are quite fussy with their truck, so they keep it well. Good loaders today. I've got Paul and Alan. They're two good workers. Really got horsed in, which is what you want. Just got horsed in and get the job done. Get it finished. So these are two good guys with me today. I hope you're enjoying the video content I've been putting out lately. I feel like they're getting a wee bit better in my videos, especially with the new camera. Certainly audio's a lot better, and well, everything's a lot better, to be honest. Wouldn't it be hard? So hopefully they're getting a wee bit better. So this is a heavy day, as I say. We're in the lochside area of Ayr, and I'll be into a third load at the end of the shift. So I'll fill it again this time, and I'll be into the third load by the time the shift's over. So yeah, a heavy day. A heavy day indeed. Said. Anyways, let's stay at this one. Running by them. If you're new to the channel, welcome. The reason I really started doing this was I watched a a guy on YouTube, Pounds for Hounds 91. If you've not seen his channel, then I'd recommend it. He was the first guy that I seen in the UK in a way who was actually driving, working in the bin lorry and recording it. So Pounds for Hounds 91, quite a funny guy. I think he's actually stopped now. I think he left the council he's working for. I think it was Chelmsford Council down southern England. But I think he's actually left them and he's back to his job as a bus driver, so obviously he can't record during his work hours. But his videos were good, and it's his videos that actually they gave me the idea to start doing this. You've got to watch when you work for a council and you're recording stuff. You've really got to watch what you say and what you do, because the councils, they're not keen on it. They're not keen at all actually if you're recording. So I've got to be careful what I say and what I record, to be honest. Always ask the loaders, because I'm a spare driver, so I work with a whole different array of guys. I always ask the guys before I record if they're happy with me, and if they're not too keen, I don't record. I always respect their privacy, but if they're okay with it, then I'll record. But you've got to respect the guys you're working with. If they're not keen on getting recorded, then I wouldn't record them. Nice wee Morris Minor, wee Moggy. Looks in quite good condition actually. Comfy base sides here. The only thing the guy in Pounds for Hounds used to do that I wouldn't do myself was, and it's not a criticism, just his driving style, was every time he stopped for a bin, he'd put the handbrake on. Every time he stopped, which I understand for a safety point of view, but if I'm honest, that would drive me insane if every time I stopped the truck for binmen, for loaders, that I'd put the handbrake on. I just keep my feet in the brake and my foot on the brake. Every so often, to give my foot a rest actually, I'll put the handbrake on, but more times than not, I just keep my foot in the brake. You've got to keep a bit of pressure, a wee bit of pressure on the brake pedal when the plate's going through a cycle. If you take your foot off the brake, then it slows the cycle right down, so the plate comes down a lot slower and does its cycle in the well. So you've got to keep a wee bit of pressure on the foot brake. But other than that, I thought his videos were excellent, and he get great views. Some of his videos were getting 250,000 views and whatnot, so he was good. It's just a pity that he's now left at the council and he's now no longer making videos. Well, we're on back shift now. I think the first part of this video was day shift in Lochside. We are now into Prestwick and we're on blue, so it's a week after the first part of this video being filmed, and we're on blue today. This is a busy road, one of the main kind of artery roads that runs between Ayr and Prestwick. I'm still on the same run I was on last week. So this is WR1, this run. I think I'll be on this run for another week yet. The driver's off just now. So I think I'll probably do another week on this run and then he'll be back. Yeah, as you can see with the traffic, it's a very busy road. This is Edmonton Road North in Prestwick. And this is it without the school run. So you can imagine it, because there's a wee primary school just along here. So you can imagine how busy it is when it's when the schools are on. Everybody's in such a rush. Everybody's in such a rush. Once I get to the bottom of this road, I turn right. It'll be a lot quieter once I get off this main artery road. It's busy, isn't it? Yeah, it's a murderous road, this really is. Brutal. It's okay in a day shift, but on a back shift it's really busy. I'll go and give the guys a wee hand here, stretch my legs. This is us in a round bank area of Prestwick, a kind of ex-council kind of area. Right, out to stretch the legs. Better do a wee bit. Had to be mine, eh? It had to be mine. Ah, Jesus. I need to go forward a wee bit. Had to be the one I put on, eh? That's the state of that. The first bin I put on spills all over the back end. You can vary the speed on the lifters. The normal kind of speed for up and down is for the bin lifter starts till it comes back down again, it takes 7 seconds. You can actually lower it slightly, but you run the risk of the bin begin to come back down before it's fully empty, and then what happens is all the rubbish spills all over the lifters. it sounded like it just happened to now there. So usually we have it set at 1. So the bin goes up, it bangs once and then goes back down. But as I say, you can have it set so the bin just goes up and down without a bang at the top. So that would probably mean it goes up and down in about 5 seconds probably. Which sounds good, but as I say, you run the risk of the bin not emptying properly and spilling over all over the lifters. 19 degrees, unbelievable. For what is this, April, start of April. It's a really nice day. There's a wee cool breeze, but it's nice. One of the problems with the Dennis, if you've not got your foot in the brake when you try and put it in gear, it doesn't go in gear. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, to be honest. I think the Mercedes Iconic, you can press the D even without your foot on the brake and it'll go into gear. But these Dennises have got to have a wee bit of pressure on the brake pedal before it will, and then press the D or it won't go into gear. Catches me out all the time. Hope you guys are enjoying all the content. I'm grateful for all the views and all the subscriptions. I think I'm up to about 420 at the time I'm making this video, so I really appreciate it. Cardboard, no want cardboard. Pure cardboard. Cardboard. Pure cardboard. This is a bit heavy too, mind you. I've stuck a tag on it, aye. That one's a bit suspect. So that bin there, number 33, that had a lot of cardboard. So that's classed as a contamination. That should be in the cardboard bin. So what I do is, I pop down this to the number of the house, click on that, report, that's the wrong one, report exemption and contaminated blue bin, which is that one there, submit, and now that's in the system. So if that house now phones in and says that their bin's not been emptied, then it's in the system that we checked the bin and the wrong material in it. So they would get charged a fee then to empty their bin. And that's a theory anyway. Doesn't always work that way, but that's what should happen. So by putting it in the system, it lets the office staff know that we have checked the bin It wasn't mist, and it was contaminated with raw material.